So this is still going. It's just going to keep getting worse. This is the true test, right? This is the true test. Will a company actually stand its ground? And I have some evidence that Netflix is kind of buckling. So now I'm wondering, will they throw, now that we know how much they paid him, $24 million into the toilet? So that's the big news today. Don't forget, though, tomorrow, or maybe today, I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, there's the big walkout that's going to happen at Netflix. I don't know, is this even really a walkout? I think it's a virtual walkout. I don't even know how you do that. Do you just not show up to the Zoom meeting? I'm a little confused on what the hell a virtual walkout is. They also have demands. They have demands for the president, CEO, and the company. I'm sure it will be to make sure Chappelle never does stand up again. Will Netflix bow down to those demands? That's kind of the question that I have. So I actually think it's today, because this is from yesterday and the 19th of October, and it says that tomorrow's protest and it is now the 20th. So I'm thinking that it's today. So it'll be really funny to see how Netflix responds to this. I can't wait to read their demands. That's going to be a fun one. I'm sure there's a big list of them because feelings have been hurt, and there's nothing worse than hurting feelings, as Dave Chappelle pointed out in his comedy special. I mean, he's proven himself right over and over again, by the way. If you listen to what he actually said in that special, all of these people that are going after him, they just proved him right in like every way possible. So I'm really wondering, will Netflix stand their ground? And the reason I say that is because, well, Ted Sarandos, if I'm saying that name right, came out and said that he is sorry and he screwed up. Now, to be fair, he's still standing behind Dave and standing by the company's decision to leave the closer up. But in my opinion, now the company is showing weakness. Once you show that weakness, now, there's a little bit of blood in the water. And you have all of those sharks known as woke crazies swimming around on Twitter. Now they've got that little bit of blood. Now they're coming for the head. And by doing that, you're just encouraging them to keep going. The proper response would have been to not do this interview with Deadline that he did and not apologized. But now that he's done that, like, to me, this is a show of weakness, and he looks bad. So now I'm starting to think Netflix is going to pull the special. I think they're going to pull the special or put trigger warnings or some shit on it. Like, that was one of the questions. Do you wish that you would put a trigger warning on it? Like that made a difference. Let's just put trigger warnings on everything. Man, what a society of babies we are. So here's kind of the cliff notes of what he said right here. Netflix co-CEO apologized for his communications to staff about Dave Chappelle's latest comedy special, The Closer, noting that he screwed up and should have acknowledged that his employees were in pain by the streaming giant's decision to air the special. Speaking with The Hollywood Reporter by phone on Tuesday evening ahead of staffers' planned walkout and rally on Wednesday, he asserted that Chappelle's special was in line with the company's stance toward artistic expression. And he said that it wouldn't be appropriate to add any disclaimer about harmful content ahead of the special. That's because, like most people, he held the view that stand-up comedy is supposed to be edgy and push boundaries and stuff like that. So he didn't think it was necessary. But then, after the backlash, he remembered that people are sensitive babies, and now he has some regrets. These employees, why would you hire such whiny ass employees and stuff. Like I don't get that. These people are just crying. Like these people are hurting the company by whining and bitching in public and leaking information. Like he talks about how they leaked his memos and stuff. Those 2 internal memos that went out. Remember, I've done videos on both of them, and it's like, why would you apologize for that too? By the way, getting mad and suspending people about that. They were never supposed to leak those emails. Those were company documents. Okay, but there's, oh, it's cancel culture. It's not cancel culture. They're leaking sensitive information, just like that employee who did actually get fired for leaking Dave's paychecks. And damn right they paid him $25 million. He's Dave Chappelle. You know how much traffic they're getting from those specials that he did? I'm sure they gained a shitload of subscribers. They're probably getting a shitload of subscribers right now for the fact that they're standing up to what's going on. But the moment they pull that special, they will lose all of the traffic gained from that. So we'll see. Netflix is doing good right now. Squid Game is apparently really good. I'm going to start watching that this week, everybody. People keep telling me to watch Squid Game. I'm going to start it this week, but let's get back to this. So it's a fairly decent interview as far as length goes. But, here's on the 2 memos. Can you clarify? Do you believe the content on screen can translate to harm? Now, remember, before he said stuff on screen that you see on television, that doesn't translate to any kind of real world harm. Well, now he's walking that back. I 100% believe that content on screen can have impact in the real world, positive and negative. And then, but on terms of your stance on keeping the Chappelle special, has that not changed? And he basically says, no, it hasn't changed. I'm going to leave it up, which is what really matters here. I just think he should never have came out and apologized. It's kind of a weak ass move. And it makes me think that he's going to pull it down. So we'll see. There's nothing really else to go over here. The main point of this whole interview is exactly what I went over here in this Cliff Notes. That basically he's sorry, but the special will be remaining up. So he's hoping that an apology will be enough. And it won't. It won't be enough, buddy. But now you've shown that these people get to you. So I think you're gonna regret this. We'll see the walkouts today. What does Netflix do after the virtual walkout? What a bunch of losers. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out.